Welcome to Wonderland Weekly, hosted by Toronto Ty. Now sit back and have a wonderful week.
Hey everyone, Toronto Ty back here at Canada's Wonderland once again for my last ever visit to a Cedar Fair park. That's right, as of tomorrow, the Cedar Fair will no longer be a company. It is merging with Six Flags. So next time I visit Canada's Wonderland, it's going to be a Six Flags park. And that is still very, very weird and, I don't know, a little uncomfortable for me, but I've never been to a Six Flags park yet. But I am here to enjoy Canada's Wonderland, and I am sure that it is going to be a fantastic day. This is the Canada Day long weekend, and so Celebration Canada is going on. I'm definitely going to be checking out that. Moosehorn Falls, I'm sure, has a lot of maybe some progress happening, and of course I hear that there is stuff happening around the AlpenFest area after a couple weeks of really nothing happening. Then yep, stuff is happening, so definitely going to be checking that out and going to be sticking around for the fireworks tonight. But before we get into the park, there are a couple boxes here on either side of front gate, and they look pretty good. They are hiding some equipment on the roof of each of these buildings, the guest services building and the gift shop building, Wonderland store. So yes, those they look quite nice. You know, they blend in really, really well. Last week, that was not the case. So I'm gonna pull up some footage from last week. That's what they looked like, and I was not happy with them. I did not end up including that in my video, but I am very, very happy that the park has done something. They have painted these and they blend in a lot better. So, the things that time will do. I am definitely looking forward to checking out all the exciting things that are happening in the park, and maybe reserving some judgment until I see the final product, because yeah, things can change pretty quickly here at the park. All right, this is wonderful, seeing the Drumline here at front gate. love these new outfits. They look just very Canadian, and I think that is wonderful. Yeah, no, this is perfect. I love that this is here at front gate. Woo! Since it is the Canada Day long weekend, that means it's the start of Celebration Canada, which is running for, I believe, 10 days this year. So 2 weekends plus the days in between. Yeah, here it is actually an expo this year, which is a bit strange in my opinion. It is not in Frontier Canada, but the park has done a fantastic job of putting up these Canada flags along the entrance, replacing the normal international flags, and along the sides we have all the provinces represented, as well as Canada's Wonderland itself, of course. So yeah, very, very interesting that the park decided to put this event here this year. I mean, I did love that the park used this space for the Food and Wine Festival, because I think that this is a fantastic festival space, but when it's Celebration Canada, feels like it should be in Frontier Canada, just to me, I don't know. But yes, we do have performances happening on stage here, so that is wonderful. Definitely filling the plaza, definitely very popular. Lots of people are all around enjoying the food, enjoying the entertainment, so that is awesome. And yes, we do have some photo opportunities here as well. The giant maple leaf structure photo op that has actually become a permanent addition to the park. It is now here. They moved it. And you have Celebration Canada ball toss, which is interesting, and another photo op right here. You have cornhole with Celebrate Canada written all over it. Fantastic to see these tables from the Food and Wine Festival being used, and these stools are actually still the perfect height for these barrel tables that the park has had for many, many years, so that is excellent. I don't think people are really going to find the the patio stage. Once again, that I think will continue to be an issue, but there are more people there this week than there were during the Food and Wine Festival said it's good. They've moved one of the games, the giant checkers, out here, so that is good to encourage people to head over there. And same with the cornhole. Glad that they moved those games over so that they are not crossing this pathway. Also, there is a Celebration Canada burger inside Grande World Eatery on the sides of the entrance here. Then they actually have now featuring Celebration Canada cuisine. So that is kind of cool that they have that, and they do still have these string lights, which again, I think it could look tacky, but it actually looks quite good in my opinion. So that is really, really cool. There's your little overview of the event. I'm going to do a little bit more of a deep dive on each individual thing. But yeah, no, this great use of the space. Still find it a bit strange that they didn't put this in Frontier Canada again, but I'm glad that this space is being used for festivals. As I enjoy the Drumline, which is absolutely fantastic, I am also enjoying the maple chicken here. That is, yeah, it is quite good. Yeah, I have only taken a bite or two so far. Comes with coleslaw and mashed potatoes. Very, very well-rounded meal, so I am happy. I kind of feel like Major Mac needs, well, he maybe needs a queue. He seems very, very popular. That is great to see. Absolutely love Major Mac here during Celebration Canada. Only time for a quick update on Moosehorn Falls this week, and that includes that they have started grading the land here. That is wonderful. I imagine there will be a little bit of a plaza right around here in front of the slide. So progress is being made thanks in no small part to that vehicle right there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. But also, if we continue looking at the ride going up the queue, the stairwells here, you can see some speakers have now been put in place. I imagine those will give you the important safety information that you need for the ride before you actually get to the top of the tower. And what is this here? Previously, there was this little bit of piping here, but now we have more plumbing that is in place. That is wonderful. Leads right up to the bottom of that big drop. So progress is being made. Let's get a couple, let's get at least one more look at this slide, but my goodness, hopefully this opens very, very soon because I am very, very excited for it. Getting my standard super wide shot of Moosehorn Falls, and right there, they are actually actively working on it. I saw some sparks flying, which means I think that they are welding. That is cool. Also, right here, you can see there is a pipe there. It was not there before. So plumbing is going into place leading up to the top of the tower. I don't think it has quite reached the top of the tower, but progress, I will accept that. That is excellent. More plumbing leading up to the top of the big drop there. I don't know how soon this will be ready. Hopefully everything goes well with the rest of the construction and commissioning and testing and training, all of that, so that we can get on this safely in no time. Up in Planet Snoopy, hoping to run into some of the Peanuts gang as usual, but instead we have Tree Talk, and there's another sad Tree Talk. Yep, this northwest planter around Character Carousel, it used to have 2 trees. I believe that tree was removed not too long ago, but I said nothing, and now they have removed another. The other one in this northwest planter. That is very, very sad. I hope that the park plans replacements, but considering they haven't replaced that one yet, I don't know that that is the plan. Oh, very, very sad. I don't want Character Carousel to be completely exposed. I want trees here. I want the trees. I missed all of the Castaways show times for today, but I can still do an update because right over here, you can actually see they have installed a slack line right across the water there, over the water. I'm kind of surprised that it's not connected directly to the buoy here, but I mean, really, really awesome that there is a slack line performance as part of this show. I am really, really looking forward to checking out Castaways. Hopefully I'll get to it next weekend. All right, in AlpenFest, yes, there is activity happening. Not so much around the whole Under Thunder Run, but that is a very, very tall, very big machine. I believe it is an auger used to drill holes for footings primarily. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get a different angle where I can see over the fence a little bit better, but I'm not going to really hold my camera up over the fence, I don't think. It just feels a little invasive to me, so I feel a little uncomfortable doing it, but that's just me. Trying to see through the scrim isn't quite as bad to me, so I will be doing that. Yeah, you can see there is a footing right here. There is another couple footings right there. That is wild. I have many guesses, but really no idea about what is happening here. I'm a little concerned, but I do trust the park. I think that whatever it is, it will be good. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Standing on a curb next to one of the games buildings, and yeah, I mean, I can see these you know, areas that are fenced in with these yellow fences, and I believe each of those is a hole for a footing. That yep, there are footings going in. Oh my goodness, as to what it all means, I don't know exactly. I'm very, very curious about this project, yeah, it's happening, whatever it is. Right here next to the exit of the fly, you can get a look at the construction site over the fences by standing on one of these curbs. Yeah, I mean, it is a very active site. There's lots of dirt being moved around. There is just so much activity, including this giant vehicle here, which, again, I believe it's an auger, but I'm not 100% sure. Also, things going into the ground right here, rebar, right there and there. Things coming out of the ground, including a tree. That makes them sad, but I mean, the park worked around that tree so well. At least there's still this tree. It won't be removed, right? Okay, it probably will. Anyway, this whole area here is a lot of people are thinking that this is going to be the station for a new roller coaster that is opening in 2025. No official confirmation of any of that so far, but I mean, it does make sense for this to be the station, considering parks generally start construction at the station of a roller coaster. They also tend to start construction on just the most awkward areas to work with, which might include this spot because it is between all of these buildings and other rides and everything like that. Maybe it's some kind of extreme element, but it does make sense that it would be the station. I don't know if maybe the park has been working on other areas already. Maybe something inside Wonder Mountain. Who knows? We can't really see inside most of the mountain. Stay tuned, because I am definitely going to have a prediction video at some point. In the meantime, this is just this is a very active site. Lots of dirt and machinery here in the heart of AlpenFest. Getting a different look from the other side of Tiny Tom Donuts. Yeah, that is a big machine, and yeah, in the pathway here, they actually have an orange ribbon like nailed into the ground right there where the indent was, and then they have, yeah, still markings over here on the ground, which is interesting. I believe they did put something in the ground here as well. Yeah, just lots of activity, and there is orange spray paint back behind these bushes as well, but there are employees back there, so I don't feel like filming that area. So yeah, there is, I mean, something is happening, and I don't know, this is wild. Alright everyone, it is getting close to the end of the video, and you all know what that means. It is time for trivia time! Yes, and so for this week's trivia time, I want you to let me know in the comments below. Back in 1993, Canada's Wonderland added something known as the ballpark. Right around here in AlpenFest, it included 3 separate things. That was boat tag, which I do not remember at all, batting cages, which I very clearly remember being somewhere right around here where the fly is now, and also Pro Putt, a mini golf course, which was a fantastic mini golf course in my opinion. I want you to let me know what was the last year that Pro Putt operated here at Canada's Wonderland? If you can let me know that in the comments below, I will give you a shout out in my next video. And a huge shout out to Aldo Parisi, Chloe Naz 2947, and Holland Maniac for all correctly stating that Marcy made her debut in the Peanuts comic strip back on July 20th, 1971, and was officially named on October 11th of that same year. So thank you so much to all of them, and do let me know what year. In fact, if you can let me know the day that Pro Putt last operated, I will give you an extra special shout out in my next video. Well, that'll about do it for this week here at Canada's Wonderland. It was another wonderful day, capped off by fantastic fireworks, and the fireworks, I feel like, served a dual purpose. They also kind of are a nice send-off for Cedar Fair, which is no longer the parent company of Canada's Wonderland. Canada's Wonderland will be a Six Flags park by the next time I visit. So I am very, very curious as to what the long-term effects of Six Flags' ownership will have. Cedar Fair obviously has done a lot for us over the years. Behemoth, Leviathan, Yukon Striker, Wonder Mountain's Guardian, all of the flats. I mean, there's so many. Planet Snoopy, all of it under Cedar Fair. I am excited to see what Six Flags has in store for us, but I do think that it will be a lot more of the same that we have had. I really do think that that is the case. We'll have to wait and see. Over in AlpenFest, stuff is happening. Lots of stuff. Don't know exactly what to make of it, but stuff is happening. I'm going to keep checking in on it every week, as well as Moosehorn Falls until that wraps up. Hopefully not many more updates to do on that one. Great to see some plumbing going in. That is very important for a water slide. So I think that'll about do it for this week. Until next time, as always, have a good one. If you like this video, you can now buy me a hot chocolate at buymeacoffee.com. I also love hearing your thoughts, so feel free to leave a comment. Thanks so much for your continued support, and be sure to subscribe for more wonderful videos.